Welcome to this video on modern forensic science. We will explore the synthesis of DNA, digital forensics, and algorithmic intelligence in the pursuit of justice, specifically focusing on cold case resolution for legal and law enforcement professionals. Edmond Locard famously stated that every contact leaves a trace. This principle holds true in both the physical and digital realms, where perpetrators leave behind physical evidence like soil or fibers, and digital artifacts like metadata or network logs. Paul L. Kirk noted that physical evidence is an infallible silent witness that cannot lie or be absent. Its value depends entirely on our ability to find, study, and understand it through perfect methodological extraction. Forensic biology has evolved significantly, from the baseline RFLP analysis of the 1980s to the current short tandem repeat, or STR standard. Today, next-generation sequencing represents the frontier, offering unprecedented accuracy for previously unusable samples. We have entered the database era, where unidentified DNA profiles are matched against national repositories and genealogical databases. This scale has been instrumental in solving decades-old cases, such as the Golden State Killer investigation. Digital footprints are now nearly omnipresent, involved in over 99.9% of modern crime scenes. Technologies like cell phone radio cell registration provide critical evidence, often placing suspects at the scene even when they deny it. The digital forensic spectrum covers various states and locations of data. Whether the evidence is static data at rest on a local drive or dynamic data in transit across a network, specific tools are required for acquisition and analysis. The digital investigative lifecycle consists of 5 key phases: identification, preservation of secure clones, analysis of data fragments, documentation of the scene, and finally, the presentation of findings as defensible evidence in court. Wearable technology serves as an intimate witness. Devices record biometric timelines, geospatial positioning, and even sentiment analysis, providing investigators with detailed logs of a user's physical and psychological state at the time of an incident. Artificial intelligence is becoming an essential part of the forensic toolkit. It aids in pattern recognition across jurisdictional datasets, speeds up mass data mining of video and financial records, and assists in predictive modeling for composite sketches. We must remain aware of the fallibility of algorithms. Incidents like the Breivik bombing case highlight the dangers of blind reliance on technology, emphasizing that algorithmic bias and software flaws can lead to significant errors and civil liberty risks. In synthesis, biological and digital evidence form the twin pillars of modern investigation. Both require specialized tools and robust infrastructure, yet both are susceptible to their own unique vulnerabilities, such as contamination or data corruption. The chain of custody is a funnel that ensures raw evidence becomes admissible in court. Maintaining control, ensuring continuity of access, and keeping meticulous documentation are vital, as a broken chain can lead to evidence being dismissed. The Greg Hart case serves as a lesson in the importance of rigorous handling. Even when evidence is reported as damaged or unusable, thorough forensic analysis may recover critical data, proving that minor gaps in documentation empower defense challenges. Finally, standardizing rigor through frameworks like ISO IEC 17025 is essential. Scientific, auditable competence is required for all forensic procedures to ensure that evidence stands up to scrutiny and meets the requirements for a fair trial. Legal frameworks ensure the admissibility of forensic work. In India, the Evidence Act governs expert opinions and digital records, while in the United States, the Dober standard requires that evidence meet strict criteria for scientific soundness, peer review, and known error rates. Equipping investigators requires specialized tools. Hardware write blockers, like the UltraBlock, prevent contamination. Established software suites like FTK and EnCase are vital for analysis, while FIPS-compliant hardware is essential for the secure transit of sensitive field data. Closing cold cases requires a balance between technological advancement and legal caution. By combining forensic technology with rigorous, ethical methodology, we can ensure that justice is no longer denied to those who have waited the longest.